Before I start this video, I want to encourage you to really listen to what's being said in this video. As a matter of fact, download this video, re-upload this video, because YouTube might remove this video. But what's the first image that pops in your mind when someone says Jew, Jewish, or anti-Semitic? This is the first image that pops into your mind. We're conditioned to believe that these are the true Jews. We are conditioned to believe that to go against these people is considered anti-Semitism. But what's the definition of Semitic? What exactly is a Semitic person? It says of, relating to, or constituting a subfamily of the Afro hairstyle Asiatic language family that includes Hebrew, Aramaic, Arabic, or Amharic. And then it says of, relating to, or characteristic of the Semitic Jewish. That's the definition. These people don't look to be Afro-Asiatic, but these people do. Now, there's a scripture in the Bible, Revelation 2:9, that reads as follows: I know your works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I'm going to read that again. I know your works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, those that say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now lately there's been a rash of killings or attacks on the so-called Jewish community. And now they feel, or the government feel, they have to do something about it. They have to do something about the anti-Semitism. And if you look and search anti-Semitic, you will find a rash of articles that come up that's saying that there's an increase of black people being anti-Semitic, which I find to be quite interesting. So now they're conditioning your minds to believe that black people are anti-Semitic. Now, lately they've been prancing the image of this black dude that attacked this Jewish man's home when he was holding services. He attacked him with a machete. And then not too long ago, there was an attack on a kosher market, if I'm not mistaken. And they made sure that they put the image out there that the so-called Hebrew Israelites, or this man was linked to the so-called Hebrew Israelites. And then they put it out there that black people are anti-Semitic. But it's interesting to me that when you look at the definition, they say it's a subfamily of the Afro-Asiatic language. There is no such thing as an Afro-Asiatic language. What language is Afro-Asiatic? So can someone please enlighten me and tell me what is the language of an Afro-Asiatic? Now, they would say that black people are anti-Semitic. How could black people be anti-Semitic in the context in which they're speaking? Yes, I would agree that black people, or so-called black people, are anti-Semitic when they turn against themselves. And black-on-black violence and crime takes place. Yes, you are now being anti-Semitic because you've been conditioned to hate yourself. But in the context in which they're speaking, how could black people, or so-called black people, be anti-Semitic when their own definition supports the fact that the so-called black people in America are actually Semitic people? So they can't be anti-Semitic people if they in fact are Semitic. And what exactly is a subfamily of the Afro-Asiatic language? So when you look at Semitic, or the so-called original Jews, this right here is the true face of the original Jews. These people, including the so-called black Americans, which have lost sight and knowledge of who they are also included in the Semitic family because they themselves are Semitic. So when you read these articles that claim that there's a rise in anti-Semitism, that's false, because it's always been here. And no one has ever put a law in place that protects the so-called black Americans. The so-called black Americans are unprotected, and there are no laws that would protect them. There's no anti-hate laws, but yet it's easy for the so-called Jews, or those that say that they are Jews, when they are attacked, when the LGBTQ community are attacked, when the transgender community are attacked, they are a protected class. But the so-called black Americans, the true Semitic people, are the less protected. These are the Semitic people. So when you say that there's a rise of anti-Semitism, it has always been here, but the wool has been placed over your eyes. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe. Until next time, I'm fearless.